Satisfactory is a wonderful amalgamation of words of satisfaction and factory. The French call it a portmanteau. Satisfactory has been out on PC for a long time. It's a game where you drop down to alien planets and then build stuff. It might be just one planet. I played it on PC, but I didn't have a PC that could really run it, so I played it with GeForce Now, where you can just log into NVIDIA's servers and play it. But they finally put it out on the PlayStation 5. It might also be on the Xbox and Switch. I'll have to see. But it's definitely on the PlayStation 5. I noticed it there because PlayStation announced all the games that were coming out in November, and it was like Satisfactory was already on there. Yeah, Xbox Series X and S and PS5. And it is the type of game where you just make like these infinitely large factories. It is a little bit different than Minecraft, but it's kind of like Minecraft. I don't know if there's any combat, any dragons. I don't know if there'll be a Satisfactory movie with Jack Black at some point, but you're making some factories and you can make them huge. But to what end? In Factorio, which is this kind of top-down or 2.5D factory building game, there's a story where you're crash landed on a planet. There's aliens out there, so you got to build up some defenses. And you're out there with a shovel, like doing, harvesting raw materials and a pickaxe, and then trying to turn it into like computerized weapons of defense systems. And then eventually you have to set up factories. That's in Factorio, which is also a cute name, but not a portmanteau, I don't think. I think they just added Oreo to the end of factory, or Satisfactory. It's definitely those two words slumped together, and they have a little more whimsy as a result. The game is more whimsical than Factorio. Factorio is kind of dark, and as a matter of fact, in Factorio, there's a day-night cycle, and when it's nighttime, you don't want to be out there. Just like in a lot of games, the zombie games especially, though there's no zombies that I know of in Factorio, it's aliens. They get more aggressive at night, They really want to get after your base. They come in stronger, better numbers. So you build up your defenses, and supposedly you build up enough of a factory just producing these rarer and rarer metals and components that you could eventually rebuild the parts of your spaceship and take off the planet. That's the goal of Factorio. In Satisfactory, I assume there's a goal, but when I was playing it, it was early access, I think, and I don't remember a goal. I don't remember like an overarching push to go somewhere and finish something. But it was definitely like, hey, what if you, gathered these resources by hand? What if you set up a little machine to gather them? What if you put a little conveyor belt with that machine to get it down to this processing machine? And then what if the process stuff got all put over here next to the assembling machine? And suddenly you've got this factory that's satisfying. But to build what? If you're out there and you're a Satisfactory player, please tell me. It's not coming to any of these services where you can just try it for free or whatever. So it's just out there. They have different performance modes, controller support, because you're building things. It's very first person, by the way. That's the other difference from the rest of these types of games, which are more top down. It's also more like Minecraft in that it's first person. So it's very immersive, but whimsical, fun. But is there a story? I don't know. We'll see.